Hi, this is Munson with Munson Music, and we're going to talk about a really easy way to play through Jealous by Neo. And we're going to start on an F major chord. We're going to talk about a really easy way to kind of play this in just a moment. We're going to end up capoing this on 4th fret to play around with Neo. Although you may want to watch out, there are a couple lyric videos actually where they detuned things, I think, to slip by copyright. So you may have to look for an official Neo video. But the way you play F major, first finger normally goes across the whole 1st fret, and we'll talk about an easy way to play this in a moment. And then second finger is going to go to the G string on the 2nd fret, third finger on the A string on the 3rd fret, and the pinky on the D string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds like an F major chord. It sounds really, really happy. But a lot of times if you're just starting out or you just want to avoid bar chords, you can use a substitute for that called F major 7. We play F major 7. First finger is going to go to the B string on the 1st fret, second finger is going to go to the G string on the 2nd fret, and third finger is going to go to the D string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum just the D, G, B, and E, actually that sounds like F major 7. It sounds really, really happy. And then from the F, we're going to go into a G major chord. When we play G major, first finger is going to go to the A string on the 2nd fret, second finger is going to go to the low E string on the 3rd fret, and third finger is going to go to the high E on the 3rd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a G major chord. It sounds really, really happy. And then from the G major, we're going to be going to an A minor chord. When we play A minor, first finger is going to go to the B string on the 1st fret, second finger is going to go to the D on the 2nd fret, and third finger is going to go to the G string on the 2nd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds like A minor. It sounds really sad. And then from the A minor, we're going to be going to an E minor chord. When we play E minor, first finger is going to go to the A string on the 2nd fret, second finger is going to go to the D string on the 2nd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds like E minor chord. It sounds really, really sad. And that's our intro. It's also kind of our verse progression. It's also kind of our chorus through the song. Is we got F major, G major, A minor, E minor. But a lot of times with a song like this, though, to make it more interesting, I like adding something called a strum pattern. We'll talk about a couple actually through this tune. But one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, up, down, up. So we took the F and just tried that like down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So we tried that strum pattern through our intro. We'd have F with down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, A minor, down, down, up, down, E minor, down, down, up, down, F, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, A minor, down, up, down, E minor, down, down, up, down, up. And then we're basically going to be repeating that until we get to our pre-chorus part. And on our pre-chorus, we go to a D minor chord. When we play D minor, first finger is going to go to the high on the 1st fret, second finger on the G on the 2nd fret, and third finger is going to go to the B string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum just the D, G, B, and E, that sounds a D minor chord. It sounds really, really sad. And then from the D minor, we're going to be going to the E minor chord, and then we go to an F major chord, but then we go to a C major chord. When we play C major, first finger is going to go to the B string on the 1st fret, second finger is going to go to the D on the 2nd fret, and third finger is going to go to the A string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a C major chord. It sounds really, really happy. And then from the C, there's going to be a really quick G major chord. And then we end up going into our chorus, which is just like our intro and our verse. So if we tried our strum pattern through our pre-chorus, the weird part is when we get that last C and G, they're kind of halving. So one way to do that is kind of a down, down, up on each chord. So you have C with a down, down, up, G with a down, down, up. So we tried our pre-chorus with our strum pattern. We have D minor with a down, down, up, down, E minor, down, down, up, down, up, F, down, down, up, down, C, down, down, G, down, down, up. And then we're basically going to be repeating those parts until we get to our bridge part. And on our bridge, we start on D minor, and then we go to an E minor chord, and then we go to an A minor chord, and then we do kind of a quick G major, and then a quick C major chord. And then right after that, the second half of the bridge is just like our pre-chorus. So we try our bridge with it. The weird part is where the G and the C are kind of halving the other way. And so if we try that, our bridge with our strum pattern, we have D minor with a down, down, up, down, E minor, down, down, up, down, A minor, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, C, down, down, up. And then basically we'll be going back to our pre-chorus and back to our chorus. Now the weird part is to play along with Neo, though, instead of starting on an F major chord, he's actually starting on an A major chord. So what you want to do to play along with the recording is take a capo, and if you put the capo on 4th fret, then now your F major is really an A major chord, your G major is really a B major chord, A minor is really a C sharp minor chord, and your E minor chord is really a G sharp minor chord, and when we get to it, the D minor chord is really an F sharp minor chord. But just to take it from the very, very beginning that way, we can start out with our intro, and we have the F with the down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, A minor, down, down, up, down, E minor, down, down, up, down. And then we start on our verse part, which is that same progression twice. So we got F with down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, A minor, down, down, up, down, E minor, down, down, up, down, F, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, A minor, down, down, up, down, E minor, down, down, up, down. And then from there we'd be going into our pre-chorus part. So we'd have D minor down, down, up, down, E minor, down, down, up, down, up, F, down, down, up, down, C, down, down, G, down, down. And then from there, well, we go into our chorus part, which is just like our intro and a verse, but now we do it 3 times. So we got F with a down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, A minor, down, down, up, down, E minor, down, down, up, down, F, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, A minor, down, down, up, down, E minor, down, down, up, down, F, down, down, up, down, G, down, down, up, down, A minor, down, down, up, down, E minor, down, down, up, down. And then from there we'd be going back into our verse part, which is actually exactly the same progression. Now, one other thing I would think about adding to the song though is bass notes. And a lot of times on that first down of the down, down, up, down, you could throw in a bass note for the chord. So on the F, if you're doing the bar chord, you can do the low E string for your bass, and then kind of keep your down, up, down. So you got bass, down, up, down, F with low E bass, down, up, down. If you're doing the F major 7, then you'd be doing the D string for your bass. So you got D, F with the D bass, down, up, down. On the G chord, you'd have the low E string for your bass. So G with low E bass, down, up, down. On the A minor, you'd have the A string for your bass. So A minor with A bass, down, up, down. A minor with A bass, down, up, down. And on the E minor, you'd have the low E string for your bass. So low E bass, down, up, down. And then on the D minor, you'd have the D for your bass. And actually, there's a couple places actually where on the G chord, you would actually hear a B in the bass, and that's something called G/B. So just to try that, you'd have the G chord, but with the A string for your bass. So G with an A bass, down, up, down, G/B with an A bass, down, up, down, up. So we tried that next verse with bass notes. We have F with the bass, down, down, G with low E bass, down, down, A minor with an A bass, down, down, E minor with low E bass, down, down, F with the bass, down, down, G with low E bass, down, down, A minor with an A bass, down, down, E minor with low E bass, down, down. And then if we tried that through our pre-chorus, the weird part is where we had those halving C and G, and you may want to do kind of the C with an A bass, G/B with an A bass. So we get to that part, so kind of a bass down up idea. So we tried our pre-chorus with the basses. We'd have D minor with D bass, down, down, E minor with low E bass, down, down, F with the bass, down, down, C with an A bass, down, G/B with an A bass, down, and then from there we'll be going back into our chorus. So we try our chorus with that. We're gonna have over the bass, down, down, G with low E bass, down, down, A minor with an A bass, down, down, E minor with low E bass, down, down, F with the bass, down, down, G with low E bass, down, down, A minor with an A bass, down, down, E minor with low E bass, down, down, F with the bass, down, down, G with low E bass, down, down, A minor with an A bass, down, down, E minor with low E bass, down, down. And then from there we'd be going into our bridge part, which we could do with just the down, down, up, down, up. We'd have D minor, down, 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 E minor with the down, 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 A minor with the down, 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 G with the down, down, C with the down, down, or we could add our basses to that and kind of make that G a G/B, and then we'd have D minor with a D bass, down, down, E minor with low E bass, down, down, A minor with an A bass, down, down, G/B with an A bass, down, C with an A bass, down, and then from there we'd be going into our pre-chorus part. Now, one other thing I would think about kind of adding to the song, though, is working off a different strum pattern. It's something called a 16th note strum pattern. And what I mean by that is if you're tapping your foot to the beat, right now our down, down, up, down, is kind of dividing that into 2 parts. 1, 2, 1, 2, and that's called an 8th note. What a 16th note is where you divide that into 4 parts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And one of my favorite 16th note strum patterns is long down, 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 up, up, down, down, up, down, up. And what I mean by that is if you take the F and just kind of try it down for 4, you'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what you're doing on the first beat. Then on the second beat, you're doing it down on 1, down on 3, up on 4. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. And then on the third beat, you're doing it up on 2, down on 3. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, up, down, 1, up, down, 1, up, down. And then on the last beat, you're going down, up, right along with the 1, 2, 3, 4. So you got down, up, 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 down, up. So all together, you got long down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up, long down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up, long down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up, long down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up. So if we tried that 16th note strum pattern with our chorus verse progression, we'd have F with a down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, G down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, come on down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, come on down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, F down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, G down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, come on down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, come on down, 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 up, down, down, up, down. Or if you're digging on the basses, you could kind of throw in basses on that first down, up, the down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up. Or sometimes I get a little bass crazy myself, and I really dig on kind of a bass, down, down, up, a bass, down, up, down kind of variation on that. So if you notice, you could throw in your basses on that, and then you have F with the bass, down, down, up, a bass, down, up, down, G with the bass, down, down, up, a bass, down, up, down, remember the bass. Pre-chorus that way though, this is a little weird, is on that D minor chord, you would actually kind of work, we work our whole strum pattern until we get to that C and the G. So on the halving part, you could do just kind of a long down, 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 so kind of half of the 16th pattern. So we tried it that way, we'd have D minor down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, D minor down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, C down, 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 G down, 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 up. Or if you're digging on the basses, when you get to that part where you got the C and G, you can do kind of a bass, down, down, up, or you could do a bass, bass, down, down, if you're kind of digging on that. So we tried our pre-chorus with the basses, we'd have D minor with the D bass, down, down, up, bass, down, down, D minor bass, F with the bass, bass, down, down, up, bass, down, up, C with the bass, G slash B, kind of working it that way. And then if we tried that idea through our bridge part, we have D minor with the D bass, D minor with the E bass, A minor with the A bass, G slash B, C. And then after our bridge, we would actually be going right back into our pre-chorus. So we tried that with kind of that idea. We'd have D minor with the E bass, F with the bass, C with an A bass, G slash B with an A bass. End, actually kind of our outro is just our chorus form. So we tried that with that same idea. We'd have a bass, bass, down, down, up, bass, down, up, down, to the bass, bass, down, down, up, bass, down, up, down, you're on the A bass, R to the bass, F the bass, bass, down, down, up, bass, down, up, down, to the bass, bass, down, down, up, bass, down, up, down, you're on the A bass, R to the bass. And I know Neo doesn't do this, but I know for myself, I would almost want to kind of play a C major chord at the very end, kind of make people clap. But that's the basics of how you can strum through Jealous by Neo. So good luck!